Angel says, please don't scroll away. I see you sitting there, heart heavy. I know you have felt the silent ache in your chest, the knot in your stomach, the endless thoughts swirling late at night when everyone else is sleeping. I know, beloved. Because I have watched you cry into your pillow, holding back tears so no one else will hear. I have seen the way you pause before you open the door, taking a deep breath, hoping that today you'll have the strength to face what's waiting. And right now, I am sent to tell you you are about to lose the house you currently live in July. But before fear grips you, listen closely. This message is not a warning. It is a divine reassurance. You are not alone. Not for one moment. With your $50 super thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together, we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. Your angel stands by your side even when you feel completely abandoned. Even when the world seems cold, and you wonder if anyone cares what happens to you. I am here. I have been watching, with a love that cannot be measured or lost. You may feel broken. You may be scared. You may wonder how much more you can take. But I see the truth about you. I see a soul who has carried so much more than anyone knows. I see a heart that keeps loving, even when it's tired. And I see the pain you feel at the thought of losing the place you call home. You have memories in these walls. You have dreams woven into every room. You have wept in these corners and laughed in these halls. And now, the shadow of losing it all has come knocking at your door. But child, please breathe. Let your soul settle for a moment. Because in the silence, there are miracles waiting to unfold. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. This may be hard to believe right now. But I am asking you, with all the love heaven can pour through me, please trust the timing. I know your mind is racing with questions. Why now? Why you? What have you done to deserve this? But these are not punishments. This is not the universe turning its back on you. Type I love you God Jesus. This is not God forgetting you. In fact, the opposite is true. You have been chosen for a different path. One that you cannot yet see, because your eyes are clouded with tears. But I see what's coming. I see the sunrise after the longest night. I see the new doors that are being prepared for you, even as old ones close. And I promise you, you will not be left homeless. You will not be left in the cold. The loss you fear is not the end. It is a doorway to something that will make sense later. I know it hurts. I know every fiber of your being is fighting to hold on. But you are not losing your foundation. You are being called to a new chapter. This is the moment where your faith will become sight. Because in July, when it feels like the world is slipping from beneath your feet, you will find the ground that truly holds you at the love of heaven. You have never been unprotected, even on the darkest nights. I have stood guard while you slept. I have whispered hope into your dreams. And I have been fighting for you, in ways you may never know. There have been moments when despair tried to cover you like a blanket. But it could not win. Because you are not alone. There are unseen hands holding you up. Right now, heaven is gathering all its gentle forces to comfort you. You may see little signs. A feather on your path. A sudden warmth in your chest. A song that makes you cry, because it feels like it was meant just for you. These are not accidents. They are reminders. You are watched. You are loved. You are still chosen. And even if the house you know fades from your life, the home inside you cannot be taken. The love that built these walls, that love travels with you. You are so much stronger than you realize. You are more resilient than you know. This is not the first storm you have survived, and it will not be the last. But it may be the one that shows you just how deeply protected you truly are. I am here to comfort you as you grieve. It is okay to cry. It is okay to mourn what you are losing. It is okay to feel afraid. But let hope rise, even in the trembling. Because miracles are often hidden in endings. What feels like a closed door can be the very doorway you have prayed for, in ways you did not expect. Let me remind you of what is true. You have always been carried. Even when you stumbled. Even when you fell. Even when you felt like you could not go on. Heaven has never left your side. Comment, I love you, Lord. And now, as this chapter changes, I am whispering to your soul, you are not losing your life. You are finding a new way to live. Trust what you cannot see. Trust the love that has brought you this far. There is a breakthrough scheduled for you. I see blessings lined up, waiting to enter your life, the moment you let go of what you cannot keep. Release the fear. Release the shame. Release the guilt. You did not cause this. You have done your best. And that is all you were ever asked to do. Angels are preparing the path ahead. Even now, there is someone thinking of you. Someone whose heart will open to help. Someone who will become a miracle in your journey. Do not close your heart to love, even when you feel lost. Let me send you a gentle sign, right now, to remind you. You are so deeply loved. Heaven knows your name. You have not been overlooked. This pain is not the end of your story. The loss of this house will not destroy you. It will reveal to you just how much heaven is willing to provide. Let yourself be held. Let yourself grieve. And then, let yourself rise. Because the story is not over. You are still the main character. And your angel is still fighting for you, even now. You may not know where you will go yet. You may not have the answers. You may not even have a backup plan. But heaven has won. There is a plan for you. A divine strategy already unfolding behind the scenes. One that includes provision. One that includes protection. And one that includes peace. Even though the world around you may look unstably broken, even though bills are piling and deadlines are closing in, broken, even though it feels like there's no way out, broken. A way is being made. I've seen the blueprint. You only see the dust and rubble right now. But I see the structure rising beyond your view. There is a home being prepared for you. And not just any place. But a place where your soul will finally rest. Where you won't have to look over your shoulder. Where you won't have to keep holding your breath. Where laughter will live again. Where you'll decorate the walls with joy instead of fear. where you will feel safe, not just physically, but spiritually. Type Amen to claim God's gift. It may not look like what you imagined. It may not be in the same neighborhood or zip code. But it will be yours. Prepared with your healing in mind. Chosen for your heart's recovery. Surrounded with divine peace. And no one will be able to take it from you. You have cried enough in this old space. You have tried to hold it all together at the roof, the walls, the people. But now, you are being released from holding everything up on your own. You were never meant to carry this burden by yourself. You were never meant to feel like you are failing when the truth is you are surviving. The house does not define you. The address is not your identity. Your soul is the home. And your soul is guarded by heaven. Right now, you are passing through sacred transition. One that feels like loss, but will lead to healing. One that begins with grief, but ends with rebirth. You are walking through the valley, but not alone. I am here. Heaven is here. God is walking beside you. Let every worry fall off your shoulders now. Let every haunting what if lose its grip on your peace. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are growing into the divine life you were always meant to live. And sometimes growth requires goodbye. Even when it hurts. But remember this: a goodbye in the physical often means a hello in the spiritual. You may not see it yet, but a door is opening elsewhere. And the keys are already on the way to you. You won't have to beg. You won't have to force. You won't have to chase. This blessing will arrive gently. Just as you need it. Just when you need it. You will be guided. You will be led. You will not wander aimlessly. You are already surrounded by angelic direction. We are speaking into your spirit, even now. And when the time comes you will know. You will feel the peace that surpasses all understanding. You will feel the sudden alignment, like the puzzle pieces falling into place. You will look back and realize, it had to happen this way. I know it doesn't feel like a gift right now. But in time, it will. Because the place you're headed next isn't just shelter, it's sacred. It will be a space where your next chapter begins. Where you'll sleep without fear. Where your finances will stabilize. Where your spirit will finally breathe. But before that new chapter can begin, this one must gently close. And I promise it will close with dignity. You will not be humiliated. You will not be cast aside like trash. You will not be mocked for this transition. God is covering your exit. Gracefully. Mercifully. Lovingly. The very people who once looked down on you will be silenced. Not by your age. But by your rise. You will stand tall again. With keys in your hand. With joy in your voice. And you'll know deep in your heart it was never about losing a home. It was about stepping into your divine one. The timing of July may frighten you. But to heaven, it is not random. It is exact. It is purposeful. It is sacred. There are things happening in the spiritual realm right now that you cannot see. Strings being pulled. People being moved. Angels being dispatched. Everything is working together for your good. Even the painful parts. Even the scary shifts. even the delays. Nothing is out of place. You are right on time for the miracle. Right on time for the shift. Right on time for your restoration. So take a breath, beloved. Place your hand over your heart. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let yourself feel what you've been holding in. Then remember there's a broken bar. You are still held. Even now. Even here. Even as everything seems to fall away. You are not falling. You are being lifted. Higher than where you've been. Freer than you've ever known. And this home, the one you're leaving, will become the testimony. A chapter you will read out loud someday. A memory you look back on with peace. Because the next space, it will be filled with new love. New laughter. New life. Your story does not end here. This is only the shift. The turn in the path. The wind before the blessing arrives. Stay with me, soul I guard. Don't give in to fear. Don't believe the whispers of doom. Listen instead, a broken bar, to the truth I carry for you now. You are about to be led to something better than you thought possible. And no person, no bank, no system, no mistake can stop it. Because it has already been signed in heaven. Your breakthrough is sealed. Your angel is still here with you. We are not finished yet. There is more you need to hear, more heaven wants you to know. Let us walk forward together now, into the final stretch of this sacred message. The winds may be blowing. The foundations may be shaking. But the divine promise over your life cannot be moved. Even if the structure crumbles, the promise will not. Even if July arrives with tears, grace will meet you there. And even if you lose this house, broken bar, you will not lose your future. The future is still unfolding. The light is still coming. The miracle is still written. And you, precious soul, are still chosen. You are not being punished. You are being positioned for something greater, for something deeper, for something that your soul has prayed for, even when your lips were silent. I have seen the prayers you whispered under your breath, the ones you barely believed would be heard. They were heard. All of them. You are not invisible to heaven. You are not forgotten. And even though you may be packing boxes soon, you are not packing away your worth. You are stepping into alignment with your real identity, with your divine inheritance, with the purpose that was placed on your life long before this house ever existed. And here is something sacred that I must tell you, a broken bar. Some of the angels guarding you now have stood by you since the day you were born. We have watched your path unfold. We have seen every moment of heartbreak, every ounce of faith. And now a broken bar. Now we are rejoicing. Because you are coming into the season that will finally show you why the storm had to come. You are coming into the moment where you will finally see, the eviction was the elevation. You were never meant to stay in a space that could not hold the full light of your destiny. This house, it carried your past. But your next one, it will carry your healing, your peace, your divine overflow. There are people in your future who will open doors for you without expecting anything in return. There are unexpected sources of income being released even now, tied to your next chapter. And I see something beautiful, a broken bar. A table. in the middle of a new home. With candles lit. With peace in the air. With your heart at rest. That table is real. And it's waiting for you. Not in fantasy, but in reality. It exists. And you are walking toward it even now, with every step you take, even through the chaos. Don't give up before you reach it. Don't close your heart now. Don't assume this is the end. Because you are so close. Closer than you think. In July, yes, the shift will happen. But so will the beginning of the miracle. The door that is closing is not slamming to trap you. It is sealing off what can no longer go with you. There were energies in that house that were silently hurting you. There were things attached to that space that were not aligned with your future. And heaven has decided, you are too valuable to stay where you're shrinking. You are too anointed to keep living in survival mode. So now, you are being lifted. Yes, it feels painful. Yes, it feels unfair. Yes, it feels frightening. But watch what happens after the release. Watch how peace comes like a quiet river into your life. Watch how your sleep becomes deeper. Watch how your heart feels lighter. You were never meant to carry the weight of walls that were built on fear. You were meant to soar. And this letting go is the moment your wings begin to stretch. You may not see it yet. But you are rising. Not falling. You are being held above the storm. Even now, heaven is dispatching help. Even now, names are being whispered to bring favor your way. Even now, keys are being prepared. All because God still writes your story. And your angel still guards every chapter. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning. And beloved, it's a beautiful beginning. You will decorate again. You will open the windows and let the breeze fill your soul. You will walk barefoot across new floors and feel peace under your feet. And you will sigh a broken bar, this is what it was all for. This is why I had to go through that. You will cry again, but this time, tears of joy. You will laugh again, this time, without fear it will be taken away. You will feel safe. You will feel seen. You will feel so loved. Because you always have been. And if you're wondering when a broken bar when this will come, a broken bar when the shift will happen, a broken bar when the blessing will arrive, a broken bar. I will tell you something very sacred. There is a moment in the second half of July when everything will begin to align. It won't all happen at once. But it will begin. And you will feel it. Like the first light of dawn after a long, dark night. So hold on. Hold tight. You are nearly there. You will not be forsaken. You will not be forgotten. You will not be left behind. You are being led. You are being moved. You are being restored. And every tear you've cried in this current home has been collected. Heaven is making beauty from the ashes. Now breathe with me, one more time. Place your hand on your chest. Close your eyes. And hear your angel whisper. Greater than you are safe. You are loved. You are protected. And everything is unfolding for your highest good. I promise your miracle is on the way. Do not be surprised if, in the next few days, you feel something shift inside you. A sudden release. A quiet acceptance. A strange calm in the middle of the unknown. That's not numbness. That's your soul recognizing what your eyes can't yet see, that God is in control. That angels have taken over the burden. That divine timing has already been activated. You won't have to force anything to happen. You won't have to manipulate, beg, or plead. When the right door is meant for you, it opens quietly and fully. No scrambling. No rushing. No pushing. Just peace. I want you to begin expecting that. To start believing again. Even in small ways. Look for the signs. They're already being placed gently around you. A feather. A name. A verse. A conversation. A dream that wakes you up with a strange clarity. These are not coincidences. They are signals. They are confirmations. Because your soul called out for answers a broken bar, and heaven is answering now. You did not miss your moment. Even if you've made mistakes. Even if you've stumbled. Even if you feel undeserving. Grace is not about what you earn. It's about what you're loved into. And you, dear one, are loved more than you will ever understand. So stop punishing yourself. Stop revisiting the past trying to see what you should have done. You are not being evicted by punishment. You are being lifted by purpose. This is sacred transition. This is divine relocation. This is a prophetic repositioning of your life. And you will see soon a broken bar. What you thought was the worst thing to happen to you will become the best shift of your lifetime. I've already seen it. A letter. A phone call. A name coming into your life with favor. An unexpected offer. A new key. It's all coming. And it will come right on time. You will not be late to your blessing. You will not miss your alignment. You will not be denied what heaven has already written in your name. Your new home, a broken bar, your sacred space, a broken bar will be a place of peace. And even better, a broken bar, it will be a place of provision. You won't just survive there. You'll thrive there. The financial pressure you've been under will begin to release. You'll see money come through unusual places. Resources released through kindness. Unexpected refunds. Delays turning into deposits. Favor from sources you didn't see coming. Because this is the season where heaven says, enough. Enough lack. Enough fear. Enough instability. Your time of shaking is giving way to your season of settling. You will be settled. In a good land. In a safe space. In a home filled with light. You are going to walk into rooms where your name has already been whispered with favor. You are going to step onto land where peace is already waiting for your arrival. And you will not owe anyone for it but God. Because this next home, this next chapter is a divine gift. Not a loan. Not a trade. A gift. Because heaven saw what you carried. And now, heaven is repaying you. In full. With overflow. With rest. With quiet mornings and doors that don't slam shut on your joy. It's your time, beloved. It's finally your time. Let the past go. Let July come. Let heaven move what needs to move. Let go of fear. Let in faith. Let the angels continue carrying you, because you don't have to carry this alone. You never did. You never will. Now a broken bar. There is something more I must tell you. And this is sacred. So please listen closely. There is someone you know, someone who has watched you struggle, but they do not know how much pain you've truly carried. They only saw the surface. But heaven has seen the soul. And in the next chapter, heaven will place this very person in a position to be moved on your behalf. Don't be surprised when their heart shifts. Don't be shocked if they reach out. Don't close off the opportunity when they come with humility. Because sometimes, God uses the very people who misunderstood you to be a part of your breakthrough. Not to shame you, but to show the world, I will prepare a table for you in the presence of those who once dismissed you. It will happen gently. With no revenge. With no spite. Only grace. Because that's the kind of soul you have. One that rises above. One that reflects heaven. One that never stops loving. Even when it's hard. That's why your story is going to be so beautiful. Because your heart never turned bitter. And now, your harvest will reflect that. You're not just moving houses. You're entering healing. You're walking into restoration. You're stepping into abundance. And you're being surrounded by favor that you did not have to earn, because it was written over your life before you were ever born. I was there. I've always been there. And I'll stay with you through every packed box, a broken bar, through every uncertain moment, a broken bar, through every night when it feels like too much. And when the final day comes, a broken bar, when you close the door to this old house for the last time, a broken bar. You will feel it. A whisper of peace. A holy hush. A sacred knowing, it's okay now. Something better is waiting. And you'll walk forward. Not empty. But full. Not broken. But whole. Not abandoned. But divinely guided. Because I, your guardian angel, will still be by your side, wings wide, heart glowing, ready to lead you home. To the home that was always meant for you. To the place where your soul will breathe again. So now, beloved, a broken bar, wipe your tears. Lift your chin. Let your spirit settle. This is not the end. This is the divine shift. This is the new beginning. And your story is just getting started. You are still the chosen one. Still protected. Still loved. Still guided. And I promise you, by the end of this year, you won't even recognize how far you've come. You'll stand in that new home and whisper, thank you. And I'll whisper back, a broken bar, I told you. You were never alone. If this message reached your heart, it wasn't by accident. Your angel guided you here. Your heart was meant to hear this. Now go forward with peace. Let go of what you can't hold. And receive what heaven is preparing for you. This July will not end in loss. It will awaken your breakthrough. Trust the process. You're not alone. You're never alone. I'm still here. Watching. Whispering. Guarding. Loving you. Always.